Flosstube, it's Jen, Felicity Stitches, and I am back for another video. I'm sorry I've been gone for a little while. We've had some life happening and it just couldn't be helped. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is turn my phone off because the last video I made, I felt like I heard buzzing all day long. So we're gonna turn that off as soon as I figure out how to do that. It's very easy. I just have to, okay, airplane. All right, we're good. No more interruptions. It's just you and me, okay? All right, so let's talk a little bit about life updates. The big thing that is happening is we are getting our kitchen cabinets installed. Yes, that's correct. You heard me correctly. We are getting our kitchen cabinets installed. They finally arrived a few weeks ago, and our contractor that we use here had an opening. In fact, he squeezed us in on the weekends to start, and they're almost done. So I'm gonna just show you a couple pictures so you guys can get a little sneak peek. I am super duper excited. Okay, so here's the one wall. I'm sorry about glare. I can't help that. So that's the one wall, and the stove is gonna go right in here. Then we have a little microwave hood going up there. And I know, Nicole, I know you want a house tour, but there's nothing to tour just yet. So you're going to have to wait. But I promise, eventually, you will get your house tour. Okay, and then keep going. Okay, so the next thing today, that was yesterday. Today, we got this side. That is a black stainless steel farm sink. There'll be a little dishwasher right here. I'm so excited, guys. I can't hardly contain myself. So they're gonna come Thursday to do the template for the countertops, and then that takes a good 2 weeks before you actually get your countertop installed. But that gives us plenty of time to finish getting the cabinets up and to try to figure out, you know, where we want to put stuff. And then the cabinets are supposed to be installed. I was hoping it would be by my birthday, which is on the 19th, but it's not going to be until the 25th. So 25th of June, cabinets will be installed, plumbing will be hooked up, we will have a fully functioning sink, a fully functioning dishwasher, a fully functioning stove. It's all just happening. And then we can focus on the other stuff that needs to be done to the house, which is like a huge laundry list, but basics are just like painting. We need to paint all the rooms. So my husband and I are really excited. The kids are so cute about it, and I just can't wait to have, this will be my first really, really nice kitchen ever in my whole life. So I think, you know, I've earned it. I'm excited. I can't wait to cook in it. I love to cook, so I'm really excited about that. Next life update is the garden. Guess what, you guys? My husband finished the enclosure, and I think I have a picture of that too. In fact, I think I have a video for you. Maybe you know what? I'll insert a video at the end. I'll insert a video at the very end of this. Here's a picture of my husband putting the enclosure up. Isn't he so cute? So I have a video. I'll insert the video, and that way you can see, you know, what the garden looks like. But I just went out today. I love going out there and checking and seeing like what's happening in terms of plant growth and stuff like that. I did a bunch of, excuse me, sip. I did a bunch of planting on Sunday, a week ago, Sunday. So I did a bunch of planting and really busted my butt. We worked on the enclosure all weekend and finally got that up and finished. Did all my planting, And I mean, it's just such a treat to go out there. Today I went out and there's bush beans that are popping up out of the ground, and those are exciting little little seedlings to see germinate. It's such a cool thing because the seed of a bean is a bean. Like, I opened the pack and I was like, oh, it's a bean. It's a bean. If you want to plant beans, you just get a bean. How many times can I say bean? But it's for real. You just plant a dried bean in the ground and you water it, and it turns into a plant that will give you more beans. I mean, it's just the coolest thing, you guys. So, and I planted a squash, just one. I was like, we'll see how this does. And it's growing, and the leaves are like strong and green, and I just know this squash is gonna taste really, really good. And I planted some peppers and some tomatoes. Anyways, you'll see the garden tour at the very end of the video. Okay, so here is, yeah, eat your rocket pop, babe, it's gonna melt. Here's my garden. These are the herbs. We've got mint in its own thing. There's also like nasturtium and whatever, little things. Basil, rosemary, thyme, oregano, golden oregano, flat leaf parsley, and chives. And then here is the garden in its little scurrying rodent-proof enclosure that my husband made. So we're gonna unlock the door here, step inside. And in this bed, in this bed we have a volunteer tomato right here. And we have, that is a summer squash zucchini. I don't know what this is. If anybody knows what that is, let me know. Then we have these 2 rows are beets that I succession planted. These are carrots here and here. And this is bib lettuce. Over here we've got radishes, more radishes, and more radishes because I love radishes. Then we've got a green pepper plant, red pepper, and golden pepper, yellow pepper, and then I've got 2 strawberry plants. And then right here I have, this is it's called a patio tomato, and it's like, what do you call it? Cherry tomatoes, basically. And then up here, this is more lettuce. This is black seeded sedum is the type of lettuce. Carrots. It's more black seeded sedum. These are bush beans. That's a rock my daughter painted for the garden. This is spinach here and here. And then 2 volunteer radishes. Again, I don't know what this is. It could be a weed. Somebody let me know. And then we did some more beans right in here. And then I've got a heirloom tomato here. This is called Hillbilly. And then I have a super steak slicing tomato here. This guy gets to be about 40 inches tall, and I think this one gets to be about 24 inches tall. So that is it. That is my little tiny garden. Next up, let's talk about Mania. You probably figured this out already, but Mania didn't work too well for me, and we probably could have predicted this, you and I, that it wasn't going to work out. But, I mean, you have to try. You don't know until you try. So, I had things lined up, I had things ready to start, and then, you know, like I said, life gets in the way. So the cabinets came, and then we had to unload the cabinets, we had to unpack them, we had to double check them, we had to, you know, you have to do all this stuff, and I'm working full time, and I'm trying to stitch, and I'm trying to plant the garden, and I'm trying to help with the enclosure, and priorities being what they are, stitching came to the back of that in terms of starting new stitching. So I started, I think, 3 new projects, and I only have one to show you because I updated you on the other 2 the last video. So I started the berry bowl sampler, and I did 1 berry bowl, and I can't even find that right now. I don't know where it's at. I'm sure it's very close by, but I don't know where my little project bag is. So that's why I'm not showing that one to you. And then I started Brenda Gervais' Project Quarantine, which I was just loving. And then I started Bendy Stitchy's You're Okay, I Guess, which was a Fractor design, and just love it. So I haven't worked really on anything other than that Brenda piece the rest of the month, because it was easy, it was there, it was what I wanted to pick up. So I'm going to show you my progress on that and ask, you know, the cross stitch gods for forgiveness for, I mean, I tried Mania. Now we know. Next year when I say, oh, I'm going to do Mania again, you could go, hey, maybe look back at video 17, 18, 19, whichever one this is, and double check that that's really what you want to do, because it might not be your jam. Okay. Project Quarantine. Here is the design by Brenda Gervais. It's so cute. And I have worked hard. There you go. I got the 2 little ladies done with their little shoes and their little aprons. She's holding scissors and she is holding a needle. I started working on these smaller letters here, but honestly those are a little bit tedious, especially trying to do them with the sewing method. So I'm in a phase right now where I'm like, work on 2 or 3 letters and then work on something else that doesn't make you have to count and double count and recount and count again. So, and then the other thing that I did, which I posted on Instagram, was I finished this over one spot right here. And what I had left to finish was the little screw here on the embroidery hoop, and then that final star, which I am telling you turned out so amazing. I'm going to try to zoom for you so you can really see it, and I'll try to hold it as still as possible. I am so pleased with how that turned out. But I really did a lot of, I'm sorry if I'm shaking too much. I really did a lot of, poking and stabbing on that one. And I was very careful, and I was very slow, and I was very methodical, and it worked really well. And I did that in hand, not even with the little hoopy thing. So that is my progress on Project Quarantine. And you may notice that that my lighting is better. I moved back to in front of the window because honestly, I don't want to stare at a wall when I have this gorgeous view. I'm sorry if I get distracted, you'll just have to deal with that. And then I had some lights at home that gave me some better soft light, and so I brought those and I added those. And I got a more comfortable chair. So that is my progress on Project Quarantine. Now I'm going to show you what I've been working on the last couple of days, the last 2 days really. I brought this out, and I think this is going to be my focus piece for a little while, and you guys will know her, you will remember her, you will love her, but it's time that she gets finished. This is Blackbird Designs Salute to Abigail. This is done with my own conversion of Belsois silks, and anybody who wants that conversion, it's on my Instagram. Icing, hang on, icing, cranberry, indigo, and I think the last one is Ocean Tide. Yeah, Ocean Tide. So those are my Belsois, and I love them. I love this piece. I love how it's turning out. Everything was done. I just started on this little, I just started on that flag. Is she pretty? So each bird holds a flag. They're different flags. I decided to do all the white first because the other stitching that's in there is red, and I didn't want to pull the white stitching in and out through the red stitching because I was worried that it would make the white thread pink. So I thought, put your white thread down and then do your red thread. So that's what I'm doing. I hope that that works. Oh, the other thing is I did my eyebrows, so there's no extra fuzzies popping up out there. So that's it. That's really all I have to talk about. Those are my two pieces. I'm gonna focus on this. I might, if I can find Berry Bowl, I might pull her out for a little while and stitch on her for a little bit, but it's been gorgeous. It's been in the 70s here and sunny. It hasn't rained in like 3 days, which has been amazing. And there's been a light breeze, so I've just been sitting on my back porch while the installer guy is putting the cabinets in, and I'm listening to the wind chimes go, and I'm just listening to the kids laugh. They're playing with squirt guns and just having summer fun. It feels really, really good. And I hope that the rest of you are finding time to enjoy your summer as well. Now I want to talk about something that's kind of important, and that is Emily C. is doing her duck derby. You all know about the duck derby because Emily C. talks about it every single year. And I have donated this year. I bought 2 ducks, one for each kid, so we'll see, maybe I'll win, maybe not, but it all went to a worthwhile cause. I'm going to link a couple of videos below. One is Emily C.'s video. One is Michelle Farmgirl's video. So Emily C. has said that if she gets 1,000, if she's able to adopt out 1,000 ducks, she will get a tattoo of a rubber ducky. That's some commitment, I think. Then Michelle Rudy decided if we could get Emily C. up to 5,000 duck adoptions, that she would get a rubber ducky tattoo. You heard that correctly. Farmgirl is gonna get a rubber ducky tattoo if we can adopt out 5,000 rubber duckies for the duck derby through Emily C. So I'm gonna leave the link below so that you can go and adopt. You can adopt 1, you can adopt, it's so cute. They have something called like a quack pack where you can adopt 6, you can adopt 25. I mean, any amount that you wanna spend, you can spend. Even if you only have $5, you just wanna do your part, then adopt a duck for $5. Because I'm telling you, every duck counts, right? Okay, so here's what you need to know. The Duck Derby benefits Advocates for Children. Advocates provides services to children and families who have been the victims of abuse and neglect. Because of the generosity of individuals like you and like me, Advocates for Children is able to serve over 10,000 children and families a year. So this year, because of coronavirus and that sort of thing and social distancing, they weren't able to do a live duck derby in the water kind of thing. So this year they're doing something called a virtual duck derby. To win, the guaranteed prize is $10,000 cash. All you have to do is adopt a duck. Duck adoptions range in price from $5 to $250. And each duck adopted will be released into the random number generator. And the random number generator will pick the winning duck. The duck derby is going to be on Saturday, June 27th, 2020. And they don't know exactly when the main duck race is going to happen. And they're going to do a Facebook Live and an Instagram Live on that day as well. You don't get any actual duck to keep, and if your duck wins, somebody will contact you. Advocate for Children is a nonprofit organization committed to the prevention and treatment of child abuse and neglect. And they help the children in Bartow County and surrounding North Georgia area. This is where Emily C. lives, okay? And this is who she works for. And it's kind of a big deal. It's a great place to throw your money. If you're gonna throw $5 at something and help somebody out, this is a great place to do it. And so I wanted to encourage anyone who was thinking about it, anyone who was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then forgot about it, this is your reminder. Go down below, click the link, adopt a duck, help out the kids, help out the families, help out Emily C. Let's get Farmgirl a duck tattoo. And I love you guys. I hope that everything that you stitch with your hands shows your heart. I hope that you are all safe. I want you all to know that you matter to me, you're important to me,